Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the best show on the internet, Taco Tuesday, right here on the Imperial Commissary. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're all having a great week. I hope your the rest of your week's even better. And I hope you have a great Taco Tuesday. If you're not eating your tacos yet, I hope you get them soon. And enjoy the show. But we have lots of great stuff. I got tons of men on cards. I got tons of loose figures. I got tons of Lily Letty. I got a whole bunch of different stuff. So we're going to really make a good show of this. So if you guys have seen some stuff in my pictures or whatever and want certain things up, let me know. If not, we're going to just shoot from the hip. Like always, we're going to start with something small. I always start with something small. How about a White Cape Leia? Let's see what's up with her. She has no blaster, but we start with something small so everybody doesn't feel they got left out. She has a cape, but there's a tiny, look at this here. She has a cape, no blaster, but tiny little crack marks there on the cape. Let's see how it looks on her. Beautiful Leia. Really nice, bright white, clean. Got all her hair. Hand paint is lovely. But we're going to start off with Leia as our first item of the night. Put on some music for you there. Shout out to my buddy Chad for making the DJ mix. There you go, nice enough Leia. She's going to be starting at $1 too, can't go wrong with that. Bright white. She's going to be letter A, and then what we're going to do while letter A spins is Andrea's going to tag everybody, and I'm going to read your comments and say hi. So if you got something to say, feel free to say it. You can talk anytime during the show, but let me know you're here and that I can see you and you can see me. And Andrea's going to start tagging everybody that wanted to tag. If you put tag on the post, you will get your tags. Sound muffled. Check your mic. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2. Does it sound good? Okay. Aaron Moffitt, what up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, what up, Jason Betancourt? How's it going, brother? Andrea's already tagging. Dan Bilkey, what up, dude? My 6-year-old runs into my office every Tuesday to dance to the opening song. She loves it. Well, there we go. Salute. Thank you very much, little Belky, for the Taco Tuesday love. I appreciate it. We are doing great, man. No complaints. Hanging out. Hello, Joe Collins. How you doing? Bray Har. Hey, how you doing? Greetings from the land down under. What up, Michael Payne? How's it going, brother? Michael Payne's a good dude. If you ever need anything from Australia there. Jason Betancourt says, yes, I forgot what I asked you. Oh, are you doing well? Yes, good. Love to hear it. Glad to hear it. I have my sombrero on, so you know it's Taco Tuesday. All right, and everybody's still getting tagged and everything like that. Once we're done with that, we'll put up some more items for you. What up, Mike? Thanks for the sunrise. Thanks for watching it, Bobby. I was sitting out there this morning, and I was like, gosh, it's beautiful. I should really video that. And I just took a video of it, and I didn't say anything or anything, and just 6 minutes apiece to wake you up and watch the sunrise in Tennessee rising over the barn. It's a good day. Glad you watched it, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Stacy Popfinger, what up? How you doing? How you been? How's it going? How's your week going? Boom, 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 boom. We got lots of good stuff. Hope you're here for the good stuff. Got lots of good stuff for you. Got my charity auction package today. Super fast shipping. There you go. Aim to please, man. Thank you very much for bidding on the IC for Life charity auction. We appreciate it. And Robert Kilpatrick's family appreciates it. So thank you very much. They got a nice. They're getting a nice check. It's current, but they're getting a nice check. So that's very good. So thank you very much for all your help. It's a good cause, and it's great items for a good cause. That's what I always say. Okay, Andrea's done, so we'll get up some more folks there. Letter B. Letter A is a White Cape Leia, no blaster, dear. No blasters, no blasters. Letter B is going to be an AT-AT Commander. General Veers, you might know him as. And this one's actually in really good condition. No nose rub whatsoever. And his silver line goes all the way around his helmet. Really nice. So there you go. So that's a really, really nice condition. The two major wear points have no wear on him here. So, and he does have his blaster, so he is complete. It's going to be letter B. No nose rub on that feller. He's got the Imperial Dignitary problem. Letter C, let's do Bib Fortuna. Bib Fortuna. Jabba the Hutt's Major Domo. And also carrier of the Staff of Ra. There you go, he's in nice shape. Great paint. Great paint. Letter C is Bib Fortuna. And then letter D, let's do a Weequay. You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. Good evening, Dan Miller. What's up, buddy? Matthew R. Johnson, how you doing? Matthew R. Johnson is actually a big-time vendor at ICCC. He walked away with the Vendor of the Year award. What kind of convention does that? But we're more interested in the toys. But he walked away with the Vendor of the Year award last year at ICCCon. So he knows what he's bidding on. I'll tell you that much. Weequay's nice condition, very nice condition. He's going to be letter D. Weequay is going to be letter D. All right. And then let's do some Lily Letty action here. Okay. First off, glad to hear it, brother. Glad to hear it. Having any tacos? I do, but I don't eat them while I'm doing Taco Tuesday. I eat them after. Andrea's at home, and she cooks the tacos for Taco Tuesday. This one, y'all know him as Paplu Last 17. But little known fact, all of the last 17 Ewoks were made in Mexico and also on Lily Letty cards with the same accessories. Fun to know. So if you're trying to complete your Lily Letty collection and you need some of those last 17 Ewoks, you could get American ones because they're the same. Because the manufacturing process moved to Mexico at the end of its time, and that's how we get Lily Letty. But here is a Paplu. He is complete. That's going to be letter H. And then letter I is going to be a Wicket. We're going to start him off at $1. Let's just start at $1. You guys have been pretty good on the Lily Letty, so we'll start him lower. Well, we shouldn't do that. It's Lily Letty. Well, it doesn't matter. It's a Paplu. We'll start Paplu at $1. We're going to start Wicket at $30. Because he is a Lily Letty Wicket. He is complete. He's got that brown Chief Chirpa staff, which makes him awesome. Lily Letty Wicket. Got some scrape in there, but he is all Lily Letty accessories and looking good in the neighborhood. Not all the Ewoks. I said that wrong. It's the last 17 Ewoks. Google that before you do that, or talk to Thomas Fagan. Don't believe what I said there. But I know like Lumat and Paplu are. All right, next up, Big Hairy Fuzzy Cape Lily Letty Klaatu. This one's a fun variant because his cape is insane. Look at that. It's like an actual Sherpa blanket or something. It's massive and fuzzy. Very nice condition on that Lily Letty Klaatu, and he's tough to get with a nice cape. He's going to be starting at $40 as well. Lily Letty Klaatu right there with the big old thick fuzzy cape. That's a nice easy variant to be able to tell the difference. And he does have Lily Letty accessories as well. That's a Lily Letty accessory. So there you go. Wicket is I. Sorry, I just put those on the wrong things. Let me see what Andrea has. Oh, she's just following along. So yeah, Wicket is I, starting bid of 30. And then Klaatu is going to be letter F. And then letter G, we're going to do Luke Jedi. I don't remember, somebody requested it yet last week and I couldn't find it, but here it is. He's pretty darn nice. He does have a little bit of nose rub, but it's not bad. You can see right around his lips and nose. But it's really not bad. Very minimal. Let me see if I can. Like, look. It's actually really nice, and I'm picking on it. Maybe a little chin rub. But it's really nice. Tiniest little paint rub on his pinky finger there. And on his knuckles. But still really nice. And then you got the King Kong blaster. Muy, how do you say expensive? Muy expensivo. I don't think that's how you say it. Muchos dólares. Mucho dinero. There we go. I got a little help from Mike out there. Alright, there you go. Start him off at $300. He does have the littlest spot on the back of his hood. I don't know if it's paint or a stain or whatever, but it's really not bad. And otherwise, he is beautiful. And we're only starting him off at $300. I think the last one sold for $4 something, so he's a good deal. Letter G, Luke Jedi. Lily Letty Luke Jedi. Triple LJ right there. Lily Letty Luke Jedi. Lily Letty Luke Jedi. Triple LJ. Triple LJ. Yeah, that's it. Triple LJ right there. So that second rack is all Lily Letty. Yes, mucho dinero. Muy caro. That's what Andrea says. She knows her Spanish words in real life, so that's why. She's probably right there. Muy caro. Alright. Let's get you out something else. Crazy lettery. Let's see what kind of craziness. How about this? An R2-D2 color in stickers activity set. Look at that. Whoa, cool. Unused. Well, this is actually really cool. So it's got regular markers, right? But then it has these cool things, like help Luke Skywalker find Darth Vader. This is actually really neat. Mazes. Help C-3PO find R2-D2. These are all mazes. And then they have color in the scenes after the mazes. And it comes with a bunch of stickers. So I'm going to show you the stickers here. This is a good one. I like Letter E because it brings out fun stuff like this. I mean, when have you ever seen this? Whatever it is. But look at those. So you got stickers which work great on computer monitors at work to tell everybody that you love Star Wars and when they find some to call you. Oh, that's cool, Boba Fett. So there you go. Some stickers. Some mazes. Some color in things. Looks to still be brand spanking new. R2-D2 Fun on the Go contains 20 activity pages, 3 sticker sheets, and 4 markers. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that. Letter E. Crazy Letter E. Alright. All right, these are going to start off at 125 because I started them off at 150 on a couple of them and they didn't sell, so whatever. So we're going to start these off at 125, but they should go for higher than that. I'm quite sure there's, what, $50 in the weekway because it's all Lily Letty with the accessories, and then you got to figure $100-something for the case. But this is an AFA 80 Lily Letty weekway, no COO one line with proper accessories, starting off at $1.25, 125. That's going to be letter M as in Michael, me. Starting off also at 125 is going to be this Rebel Commander, and he's got Chewbacca's bowcaster down there in Mexico way. That's how he came on his card, and he's graded CAS 75. It's a Lily Letty Star Wars Rebel Commander, and he's got that black Chewbacca bowcaster there, which is his proper weapon. Then low gray, we got a low gray CAS 70 low gray Lily Letty low gray. Also starting off at 125. He's got all his proper accessories and everything like that. Starting off at 125 there. It's going to be letter O as in olive. And then letter P. Let's do this awesome guy. This is a Lily Letty Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. He does look really good. And he does have a 75 grade, but it's because of that shoulder right there. You can see it. But otherwise, he's beautiful. Boots are really nice. They're really hard to get in nice condition, Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilots. We're going to start him off at 125 as well, but I'm sure he'll go way higher than that because he's worth way more. And he's awesome. So there you go. He's going to be letter P as in Paul. Letter P. All right, we need some carded. Mox. Let's just grab these ones here, yonder. You know what? Let's do this one because it's a monster. A monstrous mock. We'll start off with this one so everybody knows I'm serious. Claw Bam, or as Lightning McQueen would say, Ka-chow. This is a 21 back Leia with a secret action figure offer, which was a what, Mike Bosk? Bosk. It was a secret action figure offer. She is technically on punch, but there is a bit of a tab tear up top, and I am going to be starting her with a minimum because her bubble is crystal clear and beautiful, and she's really, really hard to get on a 21 back. So there you go. Free secret Star Wars action figure offer. Here's the issue up top. Little bit of tab tear right there. But that's it. And it displays beautiful. It looks perfect in a acrylic. It'll come in a star case. There's her blaster right there. Look at that bubble. Beautiful card. Tiniest of all dents in the world right there. And nothing else. I looked up recent sales on eBay on her. Came up with $1,500 on recent sales. So we're going to start her off at $1,250. Get you a killer deal. 1250, $1,250. Beautiful 21 back Leia right there. Letter S. Letter S. All right. Next up, letter T. What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Letter T. Here we go. We got a Forlom. Return of the Jedi Forlom. He'll come to you in a star case as well. His bubble's got a couple squishes in it. Right there. But it's really not bad, and he does look pretty darn good from the front. Unpunched, has the same tab tear issue that Leia has. Right there. But otherwise, a beautiful card. This one's a 65 back Forlom for the love of money right there. Forlom, so there you go. And he is fully sealed. No cracks, even though there's a couple dents up here. No cracks at all on that bubble. Fully sealed. Very nice. And he's starting at, I don't know, $1. Whatever. $1 holler on a 65 back Forlom right there. I'm sure you guys will take care of it. But at least it'll encourage some active bidding. All right, letter T, and then letter U was a special request that I did not look up the price of, but a Bespin Luke, somebody asked for it. Let me look it up right now. $32 back Bespin Luke. Wow. That's a heck of a card. $32 back Bespin Luke. Looks like there's ones up there for $500, $490, $689, $399. What's wrong with the $399 one? $399 one is destroyed. This one's pretty darn nice. So we're gonna go somewhere in the middle. Well, the $399 one is the cheapest one on eBay, and it's destroyed. You can go look it up. We're gonna start this one off at $400, so the same price for a way better one here, right on Taco Tuesday. Only real issue with this is it does have a crease here, but you can hardly see it unless you get it in just the right light, on just the right tilt. There it is. See the crease? But look, it looks perfect from here. And that bubble is just so nice. No cracks or breaks or squishes or anything on that bubble. It's a beauty. And it's starting off way cheaper than one that looks like somebody stepped on it and shoved it in a donkey's mouth. So we're starting him off at 400 bones. 400 bones goes for Bespin Luke. All right, here's everything that's up right now. We've lost the camera. There it goes. There's everything that's up right now. Let's get you a, how about a Darth Vader TIE Fighter? Somebody said they wanted some vehicles last time, so let's do that. We're going to put this one up. Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Looks good. Nice clear crystal. Those still work. And lock in. For extended play. Yeah, still lock in good and work good. I'll see if the battery works. Nope, battery definitely doesn't work. It is corroded. So I'm not even going to bother. But starting at $1, it can't be beat. Beautiful TIE Fighter. It looks absolutely perfect from the outside. The stickers are nice. And all there. So there you go. That's going to be letter Z. Bam. Will I let him in on cards? No, brother. I've got a couple reseals I could bring next week. Min on cards are very expensive and tough to get, man. But if you make me a shopping list, I will look for you next time I'm down there. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Look at how nice and clear that window is. Ah. You're the problem, Forlon. You're the issue here. I think that should fix this. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Man, those loose graded Lily Letties, those are so cheap. I should break them out. They'll go for that. Alright, if you got any questions, let me know. Mike is 30 minutes in and still snorting the sombrero. Yeah, man, my neck's getting tired. I should get rid of it. Ah, no sombrero neck. It's so much better. Ooh, I forgot to show you. I do have a poster for tonight. It is the solo poster you could buy like opening night. Never tell him the odds. Letter EI starting at $1. Can't go wrong, but there you go. But that poster is letter EI if you want to get in on it. Just like old MacDonald and his farm, letter E-I-E-I-O. That Leia is a stunner. I can't believe nobody's got in on that yet. Solo, underrated Star Wars movie. I completely agree. Look, that bib for tuna right there. Nice bib for tuna. Doesn't even have a $1 bid on it. That's crazy. Now, Jason Betancourt, that $500 is really, really cheap for that card if you go look on eBay, dude. Can't really be like, you're always beating me out when he's not even near the market price yet. There we go. Jason McKee put $3 on poor old Bib there. Like, nobody needs a personal assistant, Bib for tuna? If you guys want to ask me anything about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for Life, about the IC Roadshow, about anything that's up for sale, about anything that's not up for sale, about anything at all in general, feel free. Looking for a POTF Anakin. Gee whiz, dude. Anakin coin? I do not have one, but those are super expensive, man. Like $600. Yeah, I agree. I'm just broker than him. Welcome to life, dude. I don't have my jet. Next Roadshow? I don't know. Here's the problem with the IC Roadshow. It's awesome. I like it. But it requires a bunch of people to do it, and it requires a bunch of people to show up as well. That makes it somewhat difficult to produce them. But it's definitely not a dead idea. I think it's a great idea. I do like it. It does work. It's just I've got to do more of them, but it kind of requires me to take an entire weekend of my life and go somewhere and do a roadshow. But I might do it. I don't know. It's definitely not dead. It's on the back burner, though, for sure. What is it? Come on, cards. Oh, Leia. Leia is my problem child tonight. Come to Florida. That would be nice. I like Florida. Florida. Letter N as in Nancy. Lily Letty Rebel Commander is on letter N as in Nancy. When's the next IC for Life? The next IC for Life is going to start probably April 1st. We are taking consignments. If you want to sell something in the auction, you can feel free. Goes to a good cause and also to you, and you don't have to do anything except send us the item. I don't know. I think April 1st. The reason why I want to do it April 1st is because, alright, April 1st allows me to do it all through April and then take off May and then do another one in June for the convention. Because I'd really like at the IC for Life table a couple of the items that are up on auction to be at the table for people to look at and more people to join. So yeah, probably April 1st, I'm guessing. It's a lot of work, a lot of pictures, a lot of effort, a lot of time. But it's good. It's a good cause. And it does good things. And it can eventually sponsor like IC Roadshow. Honestly, I wouldn't mind the expensive IC Roadshow if it wasn't the time factor. My time is... I'm so busy. So I just haven't had the time. But it does cost like $500 to $700 to just throw one. But it's whatever. I mean, it's good media. People like it. It's fun. I've already got all the stuff. It also only costs that cheap because I own all that stuff for the convention already, like the fancy cameras and everything. Remember, we are live streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well. All right, we got $10 on the Darth Vader TIE Fighter, folks. That seems cheap, so I'm going to put it up. Nobody has bid on the opening night solo poster, and that's a cool poster. You should definitely bid on that. You can only get it at theaters on opening night, and you had to pay for it. I think it was like a $25 poster at the time. Show G, you got it. Lily Letty, Luke Bespin. Got a little bit of chin rub, I'm guessing. His nose doesn't look bad. Couple knuckle hits. Complete with Lily Letty accessories. And it still doesn't have a starting bid. And like literally the last one I sold for $400 and it had more scratches than this one. So that's weird to me. This is cheap. I mean, that blaster's worth $250. Can't go wrong. That is a steal of a deal right there. At that starting bid. Todd Atkins, H36, or 66, sorry. Alright, we're only at $22 on Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. That's insane. I'm going to leave it up, and you don't get to see anything else until you bid up the TIE Fighter. Because that's a tragedy. That's Darth Vader's vehicle, man. It is not $20. Cloud car, fine, but Darth Vader's TIE Fighter with working wings and a clear bubble, forget about it. The grade on M is a CAS 80. It's a CAS 80, Jim. 80. It's a really nice grade, especially for a Lily Letty. They're tough to get any 80 grades of those. Items stay up random amounts of time, man. Usually until I kind of feel like they're somewhere within 20% of market value. And then I'll start calling them. I don't mind losing money on it. I don't mind it being good deals, but like, I don't know. For example, a Darth Vader TIE Fighter at $32 is insanity. This isn't a fire sale. I don't have to sell. But eventually. There's no set time limit on how long they're up, though. Like, I'm looking at letter G, and I can't believe it doesn't have a bid. That's insane. It's so cheap. And letter Z is so cheap. We're at $60 on Forlom. That's a 65 back mid on card, only at $60 there. Well, there is... All right, explain the auction procedures for new people. Well, there you go. There is my lovely wife, Andrea. If you don't know who that is, that's Andrea. She does all the back-end stuff and pretty much runs the IC. I'm just the monkey on the unicycle in the front row. But anyway, she said, explain the auction for new folks that don't know. So I will. It's very easy. Taco Tuesday auctions. What happens is you bid. You can bid $1, $2, $3, and then the bids go in the comments. And then once people get up to a reasonable number, usually somewhere around 20% off market price, unless something really stalls. Sometimes great deals for like 50% off happen. But we do try to avoid that the best we can. Then what happens is at the end of the auction, Andrea will tag everybody, so you'll get a notification on your Facebook. She tags everybody, unless you're watching on YouTube. If you're joining us from YouTube, send Andrea or send her your email address so that she can get in contact with you. Unless you have a Facebook profile, always reach out there. Messenger is really the easiest. And then what happens is at the end of the auction, she will tag everybody, so you'll get a notification in your total. And that total will be for whatever items you bought. And whatever that total is, you pay that. And then I have a shipping team that tomorrow, led up by Mike in the other room there. But tomorrow what happens is he will ship your items, and then he will send you a secondary contact info thing that'll say the PayPal address and the exact cost of shipping. Then you pay a secondary payment for the exact cost of shipping anywhere in the world, and that's the way it keeps shipping as cheap as possible for everybody. We also do an option where you can say add it to my hold box, and your hold box builds over time, so you end up getting one shipping charge for numerous items from numerous weeks instead of multiple shipping charges week after week. But it's totally up to you. It's your decision. You can pay goods and services, or you can pay friends and family. If you pay goods and services, it has to ship to the address on your PayPal account. If you pay friends and family, we'll ship it anywhere you want. And that's about it. It's very easy. If it's over $100 bid, your bids have to be a minimum of $5. If it's over $200, your bids have to be a minimum of $10. And Mike is over here telling me I forgot something. What I forgot? If you're new,
give us your address.
Give us your address. Very important. We can't get you the stuff if you don't send your address over. But if you are new and it's your first time buying, do the address. Ooh, also the countdown timer. Yes, you're going to see over here. You see that little 15 right there on the screen? At the top of the screen there, 15. What that is the countdown timer. So when I call something, I will call it with this gavel here. I'll say going once, going twice, going thrice, sold. And then I'll run the countdown timer. When the countdown timer gets to 0, that accounts for lag. So when the countdown timer gets to 0, I will put a note in the actual comments that'll say that that item is sold. And any comments that come in after my note that says it's sold don't count as a bid. If they come in before, that's what we do that 15 seconds for in the lag, because that means they did it before I hit the hammer. So the bid counts if it comes in before I write that the item is sold in the comment thread. Be sure to mention that the buyers who spend over $100 get a free IC loop. Well, that's not true. But you can buy the IC Toys eye loop. There you go. That you just tell Andrea to add this to your box, and it's a jewelry loop with 2 lights on it. for looking at toys, looking at whatever you want, jewelry if that's what you want. It is IC Toys Nashville branded, and on Amazon, this exact one costs you $20. But the IC Toys branded one, you tell Andrea to throw it in your package, costs $10. So there you go. I don't know. I've never bought from this site. Should I do friends and family? You can. People do friends and family or whatchamacallit. I pay my taxes, and I do a Taco Tuesday every Tuesday. So I'm certainly not under $600 a year or whatever where it matters. The only real reason not to do friends and family, I mean, obviously it's easier for us. It saves fees, keeps them out of PayPal, which is great. But also, if you want to ship it anywhere except the exact address is listed on your PayPal, you got to do friends and family. Because PayPal is very, very strict nowadays with that. Hold box is best. It's always a surprise after a few months when I eventually have it shipped. Yeah, sure enough. People love the hold box. And if you're overseas, it is the best way in the world. Because you can buy 30 things from 30 auctions and pay one shipping charge. Instead of paying $40 every loose figure you buy. Because you're buying them from America. Also, if you are an international buyer, and every international buyer we have can attest to this, we know how to ship internationally. You're not going to get $40,000 in VAT tax you weren't expecting. Toby Black will tell you about it. Eduardo Martins. All right, at least we got two bidders on the Luke Jedi. Lily Letty Luke Jedi in really nice condition at $310. It's such a steal. It's a tragedy. Or you can meet up at the local Dollar General on a Saturday and you don't have to ship nothing. Absolutely. Brent Lancaster meets us every other week for something or other he bought. Hasn't paid shipping in a year. But yeah, there's a Dollar General over here by the secret location, so we'll meet you there. Just shoot us a message if you happen to be local. Save the shipping. Todd Atkins, T, $61. That's a Forlom. Never once had an issue with shipping or getting an item from the IC. Well, there you go. Doesn't get better of a review than that. That Forlom is a mint on card, and it's a 65 back, and it's only at $61. That's not even $1 per figure. The graded loose up right now, bud, are letter M, as in Michael, starting bid of $125. CAS 80, Weequay, Lily Letty. That's a Lily Letty Weequay, only $125. Letter N, Darren Oscavari is in the lead on that one. It is a CAS 75, Lily Letty Rebel Commando, or Commander, sorry, Rebel Commander, Cliff Clavin. Letter O is a CAS 70, Low Grade Lily Letty, starting bid of $125. And letter P is a CAS 75, Lily Letty Imperial TIE Fighter Pilot. And he's at $185 currently. Letter S is a starting bid, $12.50 Princess Leia Organo 20 back mint on card. That card is definitely worth $1,500. So $12.50 is a steal for that. If you know somebody that's hunting for it, they would love you for a tag. Icy is the bomb. International shipping is cheap as fun. Cheap as fun. Buyer from the UK and shipping is fantastic, fast and cheap. Loves Taco Tuesday. There you go. Of all the auctions online, Brother Michael and his team are pretty darn quick with shipping. There you go. Yeah, we have it. It's a well-oiled machine nowadays. That's why you could see something like this. There's no other live auction that does this. Look at that. Look at what's up there right now. That's bonkers. Variants from all over the world. Starting bids really cheap. A $50 complete Darth Vader TIE Fighter. That's a steal of a deal that I'm thinking about calling because I want to do the Death Star. Mike, you leave at 6? All right, so I got to do a Death Star. So I'm going to call that. If you want to get in on this one right now, because it's cheap and you should, get in on this right now. It's only at $50, but I got to call it because Mike's got to help me find parts for the Death Star before he leaves in 10 minutes. So, regular TIE Fighter, Kenner Darth Vader TIE Fighter, all the stickers are there. Selling it right now, letter Z. If you want to go over 50, do it now or forever hold your peace and talk about the Darth Vader TIE you let go for $50. It's going once to Matthew R. Johnson, going twice, going thrice. That is sold to Matthew R. Johnson, and you can see how the selling process works here. Now there we go. That one is farther than 20%, but we're going to give it away tonight because Matthew R. Johnson is awesome, and I need to put something else there. So there you go. Sold. $50 TIE Fighter. Mikey, could I have a tub, please? All right, folks. You know how it goes here. We're going to build this for you.
All right, what do we do?
I just need a tote for the used stuff. It has no top to it, but it has a decent enough box. Just no top flaps. Not even colored in or anything. Good box. Still has the pop. Yeah, that was a killer deal on the TIE Fighter. Somebody else should have bid that up real quick because that was too cheap. But whatever, I needed the spot. Mike's helping me find parts. I don't know, Mikey. I gotta still build it. Don't worry, I'm the quickest Death Star builder there is. It's like what I do. Alright, it's got a Dianoga, so that's good. Was it good? Tastes like chicken? The Dianogas. Dianoga's Revenge. It's always the last way you try. It's like a USB. Every single one of these is like trying to put a USB into a computer.
That one there is
Smaller, right? What one is it?
See if that one works. There's one of them that's an oddball one.
Yeah, that works. Can you make that work? Oh, it does work. Forget it. You got one of these?
Same shape.
One piece we don't have?
I got a barrel left in here.
That's the wrong one anyway. I need the next level. I'm missing it.
Hey, the black one.
No, I got it. There it is. Mike, I need one of these, the front middle. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Forget it. Yep.
I didn't realize till years later that they were an odd one. I guess I was just getting lucky all those years putting it together.
Right.
Yeah, one's like about a quarter-inch shorter than this. Got enough of these?
Where the heck is my top? Yeah, I got enough of those. Shorter laser cannon.
One around here somewhere, I know.
You could have that. Well, it's got nice panels though.
Very recently, those are different sizes.
Are they?
Yeah.
So am I wrong? Probably.
Look at the other side and see for sure.
This one's got the X-wing on it. Yeah, definitely.
Also didn't realize it was my shoulder that it's basically a dollhouse.
It is basically a dollhouse. Need your assistance.
Lost a support. There we go.
Nice. I need 3 black supports for up top. Or no, I don't.
No, you got a bunch of extras over here.
Alright, so the only thing it's missing is a cannon.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can have those.
Just the barrel of it.
Alright, the barrel of the Death Star gun is missing, but everything else is there. Let me see. There's no way for me to show it to you like that. So I'm gonna have to do this. But if you could see, that is missing the long extended barrel part. But otherwise, everything is complete. Nice Death Star. With a box. Thank you, Mike. Well, there you go. Nice Death Star. And it does have a Dianoga. So we're gonna try to tilt it like that. Got a nice Dianoga with it. Seems to have a little bit of dirt on him there. But you know me, I don't clean it. I want you to be able to clean it and get something nicer than you thought you got. But it is a complete Dianoga there. Does the cannon latch? Let me see. Yes. It does. The cannon latch latches and the lever works. So the part that's always broken is not broken on this one. But it is missing the tip of the cannon. Which, to be honest, could be anywhere here. And it also comes with a free box. And we'll start them at $100. Later, Maggie. Thank you. Drive safe. The firing pin. Okay. So there you go. There is no rope included. There is no rope. Is there a round sticker on the trash compactor door? I don't know which sticker that is, dude. On the orange trash compactor part? Like, you could see it right there. Do you mean, is there supposed to be a sticker there? I don't know. Tell me where on the trash compactor door to look, and I'll look for you, bro. I don't know which sticker you're referencing. Sorry. How about the sandcrawler in the background? The Land of the Jawas playset? We could do that a little bit later. In the middle of the blue door. No, you could see the blue door clearly when it spins. I do not see a circle in the middle of the blue door. Is it inside? No, there is no circle in the middle of the blue door. You'll see it right here. It'll spin. You can see it clearly. I didn't even know there was a sticker that went there, to be fair. Cool. I don't know. Starting off at $100, just cheap. It's a Death Star. Dianoga's worth $100. Last Dianoga I sold was $100. So we'll go with that. Letter Z. Letter Z. There you go. I stuck a Z to it. You could actually see the firing pin up there. Watch. So yeah, firing pin still works. Matthew R. Johnson starts us off on the Death Star at 100 bones. Sam Cobra, on to the poster. Good job, buddy. You always get my posters. Yeah, the cardboard pieces are super nice. And even in the box, they were in like 2 other sheets of cardboard, so you know that they intended to keep them nice, which is cool. There you go. Just wanted to slide in the bottom one properly. But yeah, the cardboard pieces are very nice. Thank you for bidding on IC Auction, brother. On IC for Life Auction. IC for Life Auction, you can always check out icforlifecharity.org. IC, the number 4, lifecharity.org. And you can find out more about IC for Life auctions. They're really great. They're great for the community, and they're great for the people that put up products or items in it. Especially if you're not that big on selling, we'll take care of everything for you. Make it a really easy process and just send you a check. M and O getting no love, huh? CAS 80 Lily Letty Weekway and a Lil Gray. We're going to pull those 2 down. I got 2 more I'll put up for you. Andrea, I'm pulling down M and O. We'll leave the starting bids at the same. But M is going to be 9 num. This is a CAS 85 Lily Letty 9 num. I'm starting that at $150 because it's CAS 85 and it's Lily Letty. It's hard to get, and his blaster's hard to get for Lily Letty as well. So he's starting off at $150. And then we're going to do the same with R2-D2 because he's an R2-D2. He is graded a UKG 40. The thing is this is an R2-D2, so it's a Lily Letty R2-D2. That's kind of the color that happens to him. So he's still in pretty darn nice condition, but we're also starting him at 150 because it's a Lily Letty R2-D2, and they're hard to come by even in that condition. So there you go. That's a UKG graded. Yeah, and look at how cheap. Somebody bought it for 250 pounds. So there you go. And I'm only starting it at 150 American bucks. So you know that's crazy cheap. So right there happens to be a sticker on it. That one doesn't have a sticker. But whomever I bought this collection from bought it for 250 pounds. Pounds, folks, pounds. So there we go. Letter M is 9 num. And letter O is R2-D2. Letter O is R2. Both Lily Letty there. All the graded loose are Lily Letty. That second spinning wheel is Lily Letty. First spinning wheel is Kenner. Letter E is Just a Crazy Thing. S, T, and U are carded figures. Beautiful carded figures. We're getting no bites on Leia, so I'm taking her down. No reason to have her up if nobody wants her. Let's do Obi-Wan Kenobi. Empire Strikes Back, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a 21 back Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're going to switch him out. He's in beautiful condition. We're going to start him off at $450. He is a 21 back, so Empire Strikes Back 21 back, hard to get. Only thing, a little bit of creasing up here, but really not bad at all. Looks beautiful. Minor dents up there, but hardly anything. Looks perfect from the front. Perfect saber. Great bubble. Andrea needs to know what O is. O is an R2D2, a Lily Letty R2D2. CAS, or UKG rated. UKG 40. R2D2. So there you go. 21 back Obi-Wan, starting at $500. Beautiful piece. There you go. Letter S. We got 105 on the Death Star with Matthew Michael. It does come with a box. Right back, Matthew R. Johnson, 115 on Z. Leia or the mortgage? Got to go with the mortgage. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be making those decisions with Star Wars toys involved. Always go with the mortgage. But if you can afford both, she's beautiful. And will probably appreciate quicker than your mortgage. Definitely will. Trash Monster with no rope. No, it does not have foam. But the foam's always destroyed on those, and I throw out repro foam, so it may have come to me with repro foam, but that is in the garbage. No repro here. Yeah, I could put out the Sandcrawler once we sell the Death Star, but the Death Star is only at $115 with the box and 2 perfect panels. The Death Star is way too cheap. It's got a Dianoga, and it's Dianoga, 2 perfect panels, and a box. If I just sold that separate, I mean, that's a couple $100. But yes, I could put up the Sandcrawler later. Well, it's not a Sandcrawler. It's a Land of the Jawas playset with a picture of a Sandcrawler on it. Massey Michael, 120 on Z. We got 2 bidders now on the Death Star, so that's good. At least 2 bidders will get it up to somewhere reasonable. Sam Cobras takes over on S at $450. That's a steal of a deal there on that Obi-Wan Kenobi. 21 back Obi-Wan Kenobi. Beautiful piece. Matthew R. Johnson, 140 on Z. Nick Groom, sorry he beat you to it, brother. Matthew R. Johnson, you'd have to go a little bit higher. What about the Cloud City player? Playset? I can do the Cloud City playset. You guys got a bid on the playsets if you want me to put up more playsets. So far, we got a Darth Vader tie for $50 and a Death Star with a box and a Dianoga with a locking mechanism still for $140. So I am glad to put up a Cloud City playset, boxed Cloud City playset, but we got to get bidders going here on the vehicles that are currently up for sale. Let's call letter E and get you out something else. What's letter E at? Nick Groom's at $8. We're going to call letter E right there. Fun on the go, R2D2. He's got a bunch of stickers with him. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. 145 on Z, Matthew Michael. Matthew R. Johnson takes over at 160 on Z. Any books tonight? I'll check for you, Jason. R2 is sold. Congrats, Nick Grooms. That's fun, man, and it's got really good stickers in it. You want a book, you say, huh? You want to do some learning? All right, book 5 in the exciting series, X-Wing Wraith Squadron. This is one of mine, read by me. So it's a little bit beat up, but all the words are still there. It is complete. X-Wing Wraith Squadron, book 5 in the exciting series, if you've been buying them up. There you go, starting at $1, can't go wrong. Letter E. Crazy letter E. Can I see the back of the Bespin Luke? Yes, sir. He'll turn around in a moment for you. If you need to see it up close, you let me know. I'll show you. But there you go, 32 back Bespin Luke. Let me know if you want me to pull it out of the case and everything, Patrick. More than happy to, dude. E7, E4, E1. $7 is the leading bid on E so far. All right, and here's everything spinning, folks. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Anything in particular? I can't believe that Lily Letty R2D2 has no bids. It's bonkers. I mean, some dude paid 225 pounds for it. Don't we have an English person on that wants to get a killer deal? And don't forget, we got the poster up here. This was only sold at the theaters on opening night. The Solo A Star Wars Story, Never Tell Him the Odds poster. I really don't like that people banged on Solo so much, because I would really like more Solos. I thought it was great. And it kind of left you hanging at the end of it, and it was great. And I think that kid that played Harrison Ford did great. Or Han Solo. Tomato, tomato. Todd Atkins takes over on letter F at 41 bucks. That's that Fuzzy Cape Klaatu Lily Letty complete. Can't believe Luke Jedi Lily Letty is only at 330 bucks. I like Hate in his hand. Yeah, dude. I really liked it. Definitely wanted more. Yep. I totally hear you. They don't listen to us, folks. It'd be nice if they did. But no such luck. I saw what I wanted to know. Thank you. That Obi-Wan transition ESB 21 is rad. Don't see those often. Yeah, it's hard to get. Definitely. Secret action figure offer. All those are kind of hard to get, the secret action figure offers. Solo's story is fantastic. I agree. I thought Solo was great, and I thought he did a great job acting. I think Peezy's biggest problem is Harrison Ford's Han Solo has a very unique way of acting. Can't be reproduced. Yeah, but he sold me as a young Harrison Ford. I believed it. It could happen. Darren Oscovari takes over on letter E at 10 bones. Alright, we're going to start calling some of these loose figures. I don't want to call that Lily Letty Luke Jedi because it's so freaking cheap. But we will when we get there. We're going to start off with letter A, Princess Leia, no blaster, no blasters. And still very nice shape. Got a couple tears in her cape, but they're small. It's $45. Matthew R. Johnson going once, twice, 3 times a lady. Sold. And remember, I'm always buying collections. If you find a collection that's too big for you, let me know. You can make yourself 10% finder's fee. Somebody got just 900 bucks just a couple weeks ago there. Next up is going to be that AT-AT Commander. Really nice shape on him. 25 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is letter B. Sold. Yeah, R2-D2 is a UKG 40, but it's because all Lily Letty R2s are crazy yellow like that. Of course that was an Angels in the Outfield reference, man. Come on. It could happen. Because it can happen. Bib Fortuna just got a new bid. We're going to call Weequay letter D for 12 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Weequay is sold. I would say that Death Star is worth closer to $300, folks, and it's only at 160. If you are thinking about a Death Star in your collection, it's darn nice, and the part would be very inexpensive because it's just the cannon. Yeah, the cannon, if you buy it now on eBay, $29.95. So $30 for the cannon, and that's a $350 playset. As soon as that cannon's put back in place, it's a $350 playset with the box. So you could actually just get the nose part for the cannon for $15.96 if you want to save some dough. But that's what I'm saying. So you got, you know, there's still $200 wiggle room on that Death Star. Oh, I'd pick up on it, brother. I love that movie. It's a great one. One of the great baseball movies right there. Angels in the Outfield. All right. And next up, we're going to do Fuzzy Cape Lily Letty Complete. Letter F for Mr. Atkins. Going once at $41. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold at $41. It's a steal of a deal. Nice piece. Lily Letty Luke Jedi, I'm going to let keep spinning for a minute because I think that's too cheap. But we will call Paplu for 75 bones. Last 17-year program's number you want in your hearts. Only $75. Sold. All right, we got a Lily Letty Wicket complete at 160. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And see, that's how you never know. Last week that didn't sell, and I started it at 75 bucks. And there wasn't a single bid on it. But today it sold for 160. So you never know what to put up. Flying blind over here on my side. Beautiful piece. Congratulations. I can't believe CAS 85 9 num Lily Letty starting bid of 150 letter M. That's a CAS 85 Lily Letty 9 num. That's crazy cheap. Crazy cheap. All right, let me pull down this stuff and package it up and get you out some new loose figures there. Klaatu's Fuzzy Cape is crazy. It reminds me of a cab seat, like a taxi cab seat from the 80s. Super fuzzy. Yes, the blaster is with Lily Letty 9 num. He has the blaster in there. That's a rare blaster, too. That's why it's super cheap. He is complete, graded complete. CAS 85 grade, really high grade too. Especially for a Lily Letty. Especially for 9 num, his feet always scratch. Hard to get an 85 on him. Just in general, even American ones. Hard to get an 85 on 9 num. Alright. Looks like we need some cutter guys here. Okay. What's the difference between Nine Numb, Lily Letty, and Kenner? Different color plastic for the body. And he has a scarred out COO, so no COO. Yeah, and the blaster is a Lily Letty TIE Fighter blaster or a Lily Letty removable hood Jawa blaster. So it's a tough to find blaster over there. Whereas in America, it is not the TIE Fighter blaster or the Jawa blaster. So that's why Lily Letty Nine Numbs are really hard to come by, especially complete. We're going to call Bib Fortuna for Nick Grooms at $12. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And I guess I'm going to call that Lily Letty Luke Jedi. We'll get it off the chopping block, but it's a steal of a deal. And this is my last Lily Letty Luke Jedi for sale. Bib is sold. Let's call Lily Letty Luke Jedi. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Absolutely, Rich. Sold. All right, there we go. Clear these off. Ooh, darn nice Luke Jedi right there. Congratulations, what was it, Eduardo Martins? Yeah, good job, buddy. It's a good one. Alright. Starting off, letter A, let's do Untini, a Jawa. And this Jawa is complete. It's just a regular brown stitch or light brown stitch Jawa. But he is complete and very nice condition. Check out his hands and his eyes. Hands are very, very clean. Eyeballs are great. Stitch is good. Let me just get my trusty eye loop here so I make sure that stitch is just brown. Yep, cool. Nice Jawa. You know what that means? It is Jawa time, folks. Let's get it going. Utini! Make $1. Next up, going to be a Hong Kong Boba Fett. He's in pretty good condition. Definitely not perfect, but still pretty nice. He is the olive chest there. And he's got his blaster with him. And B is for Boba Fett. A boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie 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 boogie. In a sand crawler, trying to make $1. Party. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Martini. Nothing special. Regular C3PO for letter C. M is a CAS 85. Lily Letty 9 Boogie Jawa, Boogie Boogie Jawa, Boogie Jawa. He has okay limbs. Not the best in the world, but okay. He'll definitely stand. Then letter D, a cherry stormtrooper. Look at how clean that is. That's about as nice as they come. Perfect everything. No nicks, no nothing. Bright white. The only thing is right there, but that's just factory overpaint. You could scratch that off with a fingernail and it'd be perfect. But I wouldn't scratch it off because factory overpaint is freaking awesome. But that is a crispy, crispy white stormtrooper. I'll tell you what kind he is here in a second. But look at that. That's a white piece of paper. He's whiter than the white piece of paper. Hong Kong stormtrooper. Comes with his blaster. Really tight limbs. Really perfect stormtrooper. Like his hands are just like perfect. Very nice. That's one of the nicest stormtroopers I've had in a long time. Letter D, stormtrooper starting at $1. Alright, now we got some weird Lily Letty stuff for you. We're going to start off. I'll put these up before I let you in, because they're a hassle. Chad is here to cover my break. You guys got to bet on this Death Star so I can get rid of it, please. Death Star's only at $160 and it comes with a box. Come on, folks. Look. It's only at $160 at Death Star. It's cheap. Too cheap for me to pull the trigger on and put up something else for you. Vintage Mexican bootleg. Lumat. Or not Lumat. Not Chief Chirpa. Low Gray. Gee whiz. Vintage Mexican bootleg low gray. Semi-articulated. So this one is from the 80s. Very, very nice. And I'm going to start him off at $200. He is going to be letter F. As in phenomenal deal at $200. These darn boots don't stay, so I'm going to give you a Kaiser doll stand with it so he stands up nice for you. Next up, we're going to do the Vintage Mexican bootleg Darth Vader. We're going to start him at $250. He is very, very nice, and he also has his plastic cape there, and he has his lightsaber. He is also a semi-articulated Vintage Mexican bootleg. Very nice piece right there. Starting off at $250. It's a steal of a deal. Last one I sold of those, I think, sold for $400. That's going to be letter G. All right, letter H is going to be a Lily Letty reuse. He's a little bit roughed up, but he does have the proper accessories. And he's going to be starting off at $30. Because I can't let him go too cheap because his stick is worth $30. But there you go. Lily Letty Vintage Mexican reuse. He's in rough shape, but still a nice figure. And he'll be letter G. And starting off cheap. If you want to get in the Lily Letty game, that's cheap. Here is a Lily Letty that will not be cheap, but he is rare as heck and hard to find. This is a Burgundy Cape Squid Head. Lily Letty Burgundy Cape Squid Head. He's got the blue eyes there, nice teeth. He is complete and in good condition. And he's starting off at $400. I do not have any Lily Letty Emperors left. I'm sorry. I will try to get more for you. Reuse is definitely rough, but a nice way to get into Lily Letty really cheap. So there you go. That's everything that's up right now. Here's the new spinning wheels. And I'm going to trade off with Chad. And I will be back in 5.
I don't even know how to do this.
Yeah, just put that down, and then I'll put it back up.
Just keep telling them it's a box Death Star for $160. Somebody should bet on it. This is crazy to me.
What's up, guys? The Death Star complete with the box and instructions. I don't know if it has the instructions. Let me check. I think it's just the box. I'm pretty sure it's just the box, and but I believe it is complete. Let me double check here. That's letter Z. Oh, there you go. Andrea's got it in the chat. It says missing the rope and the foam and cannon barrel. But it has the box, missing one flap, no instructions. Cool. Hey, Sam. Ooh, Sam's over on YouTube. Nice. How's it going, Rob? If there's anything you guys want to see up close or have any questions, let me know. Let's go. Let's see, flaps on the box. Here, let me show you the box. So the bottom is good. It's the top that's, and then there's a, no, I don't think that's part of it. But it's the top that's missing. Yeah, I think some of the tops are cut off, or the flaps. There you go. Looks like we got some action on A and B. A is the Jawa complete, and it looks like B is that Hong Kong Boba Fett. $44 on A. Yeah, it looks like 44 on A, so, or now it's up to 60. So you have to raise that one up, Todd, and Matthew as well. Or no, he put 50 on B and 60 on A. And then C's getting action. C's C-3PO. See the TIE Fighter. Where's the TIE Fighter?
P.
Oh, P. Okay. Does the burgundy squid come with the little Letty weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. Here, let me show the TIE Fighter real quick. You want it up close on the TIE Fighter? And then I'll get the burgundy squid out. It's a CAS 75.
Helmet emblems are good, but one of the shoulder emblems is scratched. That's why I got to
So it says, oh, there's a scratch on the helmet emblem. Look.
No, on the shoulder.
Oh, on the shoulder? Oh, I see it. So you guys can see that. But that's why I got a 75. That's Pete. And then here, we'll get the burgundy. Where's the burgundy squid? Is it I? Yeah. So he's got his blaster there. There you go. Letter I.
You can call letter T. Put out something new.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to do T. This one. Letter T is the Forlom 65 back. It says tab tear and a squish bubble. We're going to call letter T. So if you want in on that, now's the time. All right, last call on T. We're going to sell T. Letter T is sold. Oh, sure. All right, guys. Mike's back. Have fun.
I'm back. What is the card at Obi-Wan at? He is at 450. He's a 21 back mid-on card. Obi-Wan Kenobi, 21 back. Transition card. Here's a good one. Debut card. Han Solo Hoth, debut card. This one's going to be starting off at 500 bucks. It's a tough card to get because it is the debut card of him. And also because it's a 31 back, not a 32, so those are way harder to get. They're only like a year on the market. And look at it. It's friggin' really nice. 31 back Han Solo debut card. Great bubble. And there's the special part about this one. 31 back. Does have a little bit of a crease line right here on the back, but it does not transfer at all to the front. So the front of it is perfect. So there you go, starting at $500. That is the debut card for that figure. So it's the very first card that Han Solo Hoth was ever released on right there. Tough to find. Plus it's a 31 back, not a 32. Really tough to find. So there you go. Letter T starting at 500 bones. He's a good deal. I want to bring your attention to these because everything here is super cheap right now. Oh, just lost my feed. That's not ideal. It's not great. I just lost A, B, C, and D. Can't get that camera back. I don't know. I guess those aren't spinning the rest of the night. I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. At least it's 6:49. But if you got any questions on those, I'll happily show them to you again. But those aren't spinning. But that Lily Letty Squid is super cheap. The Darth Vader is super cheap. The low gray is crazy cheap. But low grays never sell. Even though it's crazy cheap and hard to find the low grade vintage Mexican bootleg. But yeah, I totally broke the camera there. Don't know how. Cool, fixed it. But yeah, saying the ones on this spinning wheel are super cheap. All Lily Letty or vintage Mexican bootlegs. I mean, that squid is a $500, $550 figure. And I'm starting it off at $400. If you're not into them, tag somebody that is. They will be happy and love you forever. There you go, the feed is all fixed. I do want to comment on this. This is only at $160. Bidding has completely stalled on it. It is a Death Star space station with box and Dianoga. And it's only at $160. And look at how nice the paper is. For the cardboard there. Those panels. It's got a nice color to it. It's almost all there. Just the major cannon up top is broken, and the well, the piece is missing, but it still locks, and the rope is missing, and also the foam, but the foam doesn't really count. Yeah, the panels are super clean for sure. And the Death Star for $160 is a steal. You can't even get a complete Death Star for $160, let alone with the box. And even if you figure a complete Death Star without the box costs about $350, so call the box free. And then you take away the money for the rope, and the rope's $80, and the money for the cannon's $40. So that's 80, 91, 110, 120. So if it was at $230 right now, which it's not, it's at $160. But if it was at $230, you'd be able to make it complete and still get the box for free. As far as the market value there. That's a steal of a deal, that Death Star. Alright, I think I'm going to call the graded Lily Letty right now. So if you want in on any of these, get in now. Because I'm about to call them. They all have bids on them. We're going to start off with letter M. That's at Lily Letty 9 Num. He's at $150 with Brian Campbell. Good deal right there. AFA or CAS 85. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Z, the top cannon is missing the long part of the top cannon, which can be bought on eBay for $19.95. But it does still latch and lock, and the spring load still works. The firing pin still works. And it has the Dianoga. It does not have foam, and it does not have the rope. But otherwise, yes, it is complete. And it has beautiful, beautiful cardboard. Darren Oscovari going to win that Lily Letty Rebel Commander complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice at $45. Todd, I'm sorry, man. The only card backs I have left have no pops. I've blown through all those card backs. I had to have 100 card backs, and I blew through them all on these live sales. Sorry, bud, but next time I get card backs, you better believe they're going up. Remember, I'm always looking for new collections. If you find something too big for you, let me know, and I'll snatch it up and give you a finder's fee. Letter O is next. That's R2D2 going for Darren Oscovari. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Steal of a deal for a Lily Letty graded R2 right there. Going back to the land of UKG. That Lily Letty R2 has probably traveled the world twice already. And last up, but not least, Imperial TIE Fighter Pilot CAS 75. It's at $185 for Adrian Coate. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Great piece right there. Congrats, Adrian. Okay, and we're going to pull those down, and then we will get up something else for you. All right, I'm going to throw you up a couple carded figures on those. First is going to be Lobot. This is a 41 back Lobot. Really cool card. One of my favorite cards. 41 back Lobot. Beautiful condition. I'm going to be starting him off at 150. He is an Empire Strikes Back Lobot. And he also has a clear bubble, which doesn't always happen on Lobot. And it's a beautiful bubble. He's just perfection. And the only reason why he's starting so cheap is because he's a Lobot. But it's a beautiful Lobot. Look at that card. It's just like... oh. That's probably one of the nicest Lobots I've ever seen. So if you need a Lobot mint on card, he's only starting at 150 bones. And he is the Empire Strikes Back 41 back Lobot. Not the easiest to find for sure. Beautiful bubble. You don't see that condition every day, ever. And that's going to be letter M. I'll write it a new label here. Andrea, next time you're here, I need the tiny post-it notes. Please. Oh, they're all used up. I gotta open a new pack of big ones. And that beautiful offerless Lobot is going to be letter M. Next up, beautiful Empire Strikes Back C-3PO. Now remember, this is a 31 back Empire Strikes Back C-3PO. This is an extremely rare card because what happened is this was only out for a year before they switched to removable limb C-3PO and stopped putting the solid limb C-3PO on card. So this is actually a very rare card if you need it in your collection. This is a 31 back. You can tell it's got no Yoda up here. So this is a 31 back C-3PO in incredibly beautiful condition. This one is starting off at 400 bucks. Absolutely shockingly nice condition. Look at the bubble. So go get yourself a really high grade on a very short run C-3PO. Because, yeah, once they moved to removable limbs, they stopped putting this one on card. So, very short run. Only a year this was out on the shelves. So, very, very short run C-3PO. That's tough to get card. Starting off at 400 bucks in absolutely stunning condition. And that's going to be letter LM. We're going to do letter P, because I happen to have a letter P here. On a tiny post-it. All right, and in a second, we're going to call letter E and get you out something new for letter E, but that'll take a second. Oh. Go home, C-3PO, you're drunk. Oh, he's hitting this cord. Guess it's not his fault. He did more for the Rebels than Luke in ESP. That's valid. Luke didn't do much. Just walked into a trap, got his arm chopped off. Crashed a vehicle or two. Literally, 2. Yeah, the Lobot Min-On card is really nice. Well, the 3PO is actually stunningly beautiful. And I bet you it's harder to get than that Lobot. I don't know why it's not getting any action, but somebody will see it. It's a killer deal on a really, really rare card to get. And that's got that first 12 C3PO in it. That's what makes it so special. All right, let's call letter E there. Letter E is at $12 with Mr. McKee. Going once, twice, 3 times for Jason. Sold. Okay. I got one more book I'll put out there for you. This one will replace letter E. This is book 2 in the exciting series, Wedge's Gamble in the X-Wing series. It's one of mine as well. It's been read by me, but all the words are still there. Starting off at $1, letter E. Wedge's Gamble. There you go. Now $1 on letter E. $1. Well, we got no bids on Han Solo. We got no bids on C-3PO, but those are just starting off. Debut card on Han Solo there. That's a beautiful piece. Don't know why it doesn't have any bids. Let's call letter S. What do you say? We're going to call that 21 back Benjamin Kenobi, letter S. He is currently at 420. I'm going to change the song because gee whiz. I can absolutely show the squid. And I can tell you he's a steal of a deal right now. He's complete. All Lily Letty accessories, belt and gun and capes. Good cape, too. So fragile. Letter I. Oh, we're going to call that Obi-Wan. For $4.50 to Sam Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Yeah, I don't see any bleeding on the cape to the skirt, which does happen quite often. No, it's a really nice looking squid and it's cheap. Sold. That is a beautiful freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'll tell you what. Great job, bud. It's a beautiful piece. Hard to get, too. Alright. And as John Lennon said, I am the walrus, cuckoo cachoo. This is going to be what's replacing Benjamin Kenobi right there. And this is a 21-back Walrus Man, so a debut card for the Cuckoo Cachoo. It has a secret Star Wars action figure offer, so it is a transition card as well. Tough to get, this one. And wait till you see it. It's really freaking nice. And this one's going to be starting off at 500 bones, but it is a beauty, and that's a steal of a deal. They usually go for much higher. And it's got a pink tusk variant in there as well. Look at that bubble. Absolutely stunning. All the way around. 360-degree view. Just beautiful. Great piece. Look at that. He's holding his gat as a walrus should. It's got a Sears price tag as well. And that is a transition card, 21 back, right there. Beautiful Walrus Man. Free Bosk offer, starting at 500 bones. Nice card, killer deal right there. Beautiful Walrus. Beautiful Walrus. All right. Here's what's going on now. You tell me whatever you want to see again. Too nice for a 9-year-old. Yes, that's true. Well, I don't know. Your 9-year-old's a collector, so maybe not. Thing I know about that the kid with the Walrus Man collection is that his dad collects vintage Star Wars too, so. Bidding requirements are $5 for over 200, or no, for over 100, and $10 for over 200. Minimum. So it can be like, if it's 250 bucks, you can bid. There, Andrea just wrote it. But the increments have to be a minimum of 10 or a minimum of 5. If you're trying to scare somebody away, you can make it a $100 bid. It doesn't matter. But it has to be a minimum of 5 over 100 and a minimum of 10 over 200. I'm going to have to call that Death Star space station. It's craziness to me. Who's going to win it? Matthew R. Johnson. You know a good deal. That's a good deal, buddy. I'm going to call that Death Star. It's 160 bucks. It's crazy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. But I want the wheel back, so it's got to be done. Congratulations, Matthew R. Johnson. That is a great deal, brother. Is anybody in the market for an unused Star Wars stand? Like the first 12 stand? Unused? Yeah, so far that's the deal of the night, Matthew. That's cheap. I don't understand. Must have just been nobody in the mood for a Death Star tonight. But that was cheap, bro. Yes, love stands. I don't know what that means, brother. Eduardo Martins. Well, I just dropped your tower, Matthew R. Johnson, but I'll get you a new one if it's broken, but I don't think it is. But don't worry, I definitely have more Death Star towers. Yeah, that Death Star was super cheap. That's right. Never let it be said that you don't get killer deals on Taco Tuesday. Oh, the first 12 stand. Yes, sir. Sorry. You love stands. All right. Maybe I'll pop it up there. I gotta see what I sold my last one for. I put it on Deal No Deal. I think I sold it for $1,000, and it actually had a crease in it. This one does not. So I have to put the starting bid up there. We'll talk about it. What do you say? Here's the stand I was talking about. It says Star Wars stands on it. Original label right there. Still has the original shipping box. The stand is perfect. Unused stickers. And that's the thing. The last one I sold, it did sell for $1,000, and it had a crease right through Jawa and Stormtrooper. This one does not. It's perfect. Unused. Dead mint. Perfection. Never even been snapped into the board, and I'm about to do it right now. We're going to start that off at $900. The last one I literally just sold, and I did sell it for $1,000, and it had a crease right through Jawa and Stormtrooper. This one does not. It's perfect, unused. So we're starting that off at $900. If you're keen on it, I'll keep it up for a few minutes. If you're not, I will put it back in the box and I'll pop it on Deal No Deal. I see Deal and No Deal. Yeah, sure enough, Nick. But there is no obligation to bid on it. I could put it up on Deal No Deal, IC Auction House. I actually sold it so recently I could show you. That belongs in a museum. Absolutely correct. Correct. Nicest I've ever seen. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, here's the one I sold. Recently. And as you could see, it has the... Oh no, the crease was in R2-D2 there. But see the crease right there on the R2-D2 label? But there you go. And this one, I did sell it for $1,000. Right there. So I'm not teasing you. That is actually what I just sold one for recently. So you can get it $100 cheaper, and it's nicer than that one. Do I have instructions? Yeah, I believe the instructions are in there. Let me look. I forgot to take them out of the box. Hold on. Gotta be careful with it. Yeah, the instructions are in there. They're a little bit roughed up, but not bad at all. Just old. But the other instructions were just like this in the one I sold. There you go. That's a heck of a piece. You do not see that every day. Ever. Alright, I'm going to pull down that Han Solo debut card right in the middle there, letter T, and I'm going to put something else up for you. We'll go back in the pile for next time. Alright, I'm going to give you a really rare one, a beautiful one, very, very nice. Bam! The Mighty Chewbacca 31 backs. This is a 31 back as well, not a 32, so this is the short run. 31 back, no Yoda up there. Because as soon as they came out with Yoda, they switched all these card backs to 32s. This is an absolute stunner. He's going to start off at $750 just because he's worth like $9. And he's really nice. So there. Look at how nice that is. And look at that bubble. For a Chewbacca bubble, that's crazy. Because it's a heavy figure, so usually, you know, the bubbles get roughed up. Absolute stunner. 31 back. Beautiful Chewbacca. Absolutely lovely. Starting off at 750 bones. Tough one to get that 31 back Chewie there. And he's going to be letter, what did I say? Letter T. Alright, let me know anything you want to see. Anything you have questions on, happy to show you. No love on the vintage bootlegs. Alright, and so I got something to do. I'm going to pull down the vintage first 12 stand, take one last look at it, because it's glorious. And if somebody wants it, you could still bid that $900, and I'll put it back up. But I don't want to waste the big wheel on it, Because I could get 4 men on cards on that big wheel. I'm going to start taking that one down. And you'll probably see that one up on Deal No Deal eventually. Especially since I sold my last one there. But it will be $1,000 on Deal No Deal. FYI. Okay, and on the spinning wheel, we're going to put up some beauties. Here's a Clipper offer. This is a Tri-Logo A-Wing pilot, graded AFA 80. So an AFA 80 Tri-Logo A-Wing pilot. The cheapest Tri-Logo A-Wing pilot right now on eBay is $875. The thing is what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this one at $800. But that one on eBay is not a Clipper offer, which makes this way more freaking rare and way harder to get. So starting this off crazy cheap. This is a Tri-Logo A-Wing pilot Clipper offer, Clipper catalog, and that makes them worth a lot more. And I'm going to start it off at $800. And the cheapest one currently on eBay is $875, and it is not a Clipper offer. So that is a rare piece right there. That's going to be letter W. Letter X is a fan favorite all the time. There's a 21 back transition card, red snaggletooth. It does have the tab tear issue, but it is a very hard to find card, very rare, very expensive. Perfect bubble. $21 back. And this one's starting off at $600. $21 back, red snaggletooth, rare as heck. Next up, we got a 31 back, so this is the short run again, not a 32. 31 back, this is a debut card for Lando Calrissian. Any Return of the Jedi 48 backs? I don't think so, bud. Perfect bubble. Look at that. That's the thing. These perfect crystal clear bubbles are really hard to get, folks. But you know that from buying these toys. Very nice card. Only minor issues are right here. Little crease, but it doesn't transfer to the front. No crease on the front, as you can see. A little bit of bumping, but no crease. And he's going to start off at $450. He's a 31 back. Lando debut card. Offer list debut. Beautiful piece. Right there. He's going to be letter Y. That red snaggletooth was letter X. Alrighty, and then letter Z is going to be this. It's a Hoth Rebel Soldier, Empire Strikes Back, 31 back again, so very tough to find. 31 back again. This one's going to start off at $225. He is absolutely stunning. Check him out. Once again, crystal clear bubble, perfect bubble. If you're into those perfect bubbles, you don't see them every day. And today is a day where you are seeing them. Starting off at $225 right there. Beautiful Rebel Soldier 31 bag. That's his debut card too, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it. So there you go. Him and Lando are debut cards. Very nice. And Red Snag. Not A-Wing Pilot. Well, I guess. I don't know. Because did 92 bags come out before Tri-Logos? I don't know. That might be an A-Wing Pilot debut card. I don't know. But there you go. Look at that. Action. Beautifuls. That Clipper off for A-Wing Pilot is rare as could be. All those are difficult to get cards right there. And we got a bid on W and we got a bid on Z. So that's the Tri-Logo A-Wing Pilot and the Hoth Rebel Soldier both already have bids on them. Here's everything currently spinning if you want to get in on any of that. It's good stuff. Look at that. Gee whiz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 min on cards spinning. And not Return of the Jedi min on cards. ESB 31 backs and stuff like that. Any other 21 backs? Well, the Red Snaggletooth is a 21 back. I have a Han Solo 21 back. I have the Leia 21 back that was up early. I think just these two right here with me that I have for sale tonight. Starting bid on the crawler, I think I'd do like $1 starting bid, man, but it's not for sale yet. I gotta put it up, and to tell you the truth, here's the thing, Nick Grooms. I just sold a Death Star playset for $160. The people that are buying playsets are not on right now. So if I put it up, you're gonna get it for like $50. And if I just wait till next week, it'll go for somewhere near market price. But I tested it out. The TIE Fighter went for $50, which is half price. The Death Star went for $160, which is half price. So I'd be crazy to keep putting out boxed playsets. And I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. What with the hand grade? Dude, I don't do that. I don't pick grades. I'll look at it. But I don't pick grades, man, because I don't know. Did your grader get a nice dinner last night? Did his wife give him a kiss? I don't know. Han's going to grade a 75 because he has a dent in the top of the bubble and a minor crease. So they're not going to give him an 80. CAS might. AFA won't. But it's really nice. But I'd say 75. Starting bid on the Han is 750. 21 back Han Solo. But it's not out yet. I'd have to put it out. But if you bid 750, I'll find a place for it. It's not a sandcrawler, man. It's a Land of the Jawas playset. So it's the cardboard sandcrawler. Land of the Jawas playset. Alright, let's call Lobot and we'll get you out something else there. We'll put out that Han Solo. Lobot going once, going twice, going thrice. He is at, sorry, I didn't even look. He's at 250 with Eduardo Martins. That's a beauty of a Lobot. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. That's the letter M, and now you guys can see that Han Solo. I can show it to you up close. So here's the Han Solo. It's 21 back transition card Han Solo. Hard to get, very hard to get. Very nice condition. And the reason why I always said it would get dinged for the grade is right here. This is it's not even squished. It's got a couple dings, no cracks at all. And right here is a slight crease. Goes right there. I'll try to get the light on it. Right there. But it's very slight, and you can't even tell from here at all. And his bubble's a beauty. Otherwise. It is a 21. We got 820 on the A-Wing pilot, followed back with an 830 immediately. Alright, we're going to call letter E because I got a cool letter E for you. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E sold for $15. Nick Grooms. I can offer $500 for the Han 21 back. No. When I start a starting bid, man, it's well below the price you can get one anywhere in the world. Anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world right now. So my starting bid on him at, what is it? I don't see it. What is the starting bid on Han Solo? He's letter M. What did I say the starting bid was? 750? Something like that? Yeah, starting bid is 750. So that 750 starting bid is cheaper than any other one on the planet for sale or that has sold recently. So no, I'm not going to take $200 off it. I don't need to sell this stuff. $250 off it. But if you bid exactly the starting bid, you'll know for a fact it's way cheaper than any other one you can get in the world, which is already a really good deal. But no, this is not Make Me an Offer Day on IC Taco Tuesday. But yeah, my starting bids are already so cheap. When I do starting bids, don't think that's what it actually costs in real life. It's dirt cheap. Oh, I lost the thing. Found it. Yeah, 750, yep. Alright, here's the cool one. You ready? I know you like that R2 with Princess Leia in it. Check this one out. It's Cloud City. And it's like a magnet type situation. So it floats in the stand. It says Cloud City on top. And it says Star Wars down the bottom. Cool, right? The easel does have a mustache. And I'm going to put the letter E on the mustache so you know it's there. Starting at $1, Bespin. Starting at $1, letter E. I used to have that Cloud City thing. I don't remember where it came from. I think it was the same as, remember that R2-D2 with Princess Leia in it? I think it was that same Taco Bell promo. But that's one of the best toys ever for coming in a Happy Meal. It's like floating. Alright folks, let me know if you want to see anything at all. I'm happy to show you. Taco Bell 1996 says the internet. There you go, Michael. Good old interwebs. All right, we're going to call that Luke Bespin for Brian Campbell at $500. He is letter U. So the Luke Bespin on letter U. 32 back Luke Bespin. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter U, Luke Bespin is sold. Sorry, Noodle. You're doing great. All right, 41 back Han Solo Bespin. Cheapest one on the internet is $794. Shoot, there's an AFA 81 for $1,400. One just sold that looks like this for $621. So that's where we'll start ours. Here, I'll show you. This one just sold for $621. And look at it. It's bent, it's warped, the bubble is damaged. And it literally just sold. Look at that card, it's terrible. And it just ended on bids for $621. So that's where we'll start ours at $621. And this one is a billion times better. Wait till you see it. 41 back Han Solo. Now he does have the tab issue, but he does have a unpunched tab. But he has a little bit of tab tear right there. But his bubble is perfect, unlike the one on eBay. And this card is flat as a board, unlike the one on eBay. Now the one on eBay just sold for $621. So we're going to start this one at $621, which is definitely better. And doesn't have tax like eBay. eBay, remember, it has whatever your sales tax is. So this is super cheap. That's Bespin, not a New Hope. A New Hope is way harder to get. Oh, you're looking at the wrong figure. Yeah, this is the Bespin one. The New Hope one is over here. And it is harder to get, you're right. This is going to be letter U. Han Solo Bespin outfit. Starting off at $621, which is what the one I just showed you that was beat up sold for just now. It sold on December 5th. That's the most recent sale. The cheapest one on eBay is $795 or whatever. So it's a good deal. Here's everything that's spinning. Yeah, Matthew R. Johnson, you're thinking of the one on letter M. That's the New Hope Han Solo on the Empire card. Well, there you go, folks. Rolling a bunch of mocks. Got some loose figs. Got a sweet Bespin taco toy for Taco Tuesday. Let me know if you want to see anything. A lot of action on that A-Wing pilot. Dan Rizzi's going to hop into the pool on that Han Solo 21 back there. Letter M. He is the leading bidder. And please, everybody, always go do research. Look at eBay. I mean, I'm looking at the same thing you are. You can see this stuff starts cheap. Matthew R. Johnson, I got to tell you, you got to come correct for ICC-Con this year, man, if you want to defend your title. I know Thomas Fagan's coming hard, and James Slayton bought a ton of booths, man. So it's going to be some competition. There's going to be the best vintage Star Wars in the world at ICCC this year. So if you're a vintage Star Wars collector and you're not there, you are definitely going to miss out on killer deals and awesome time and fun and movie stars and your friends and me. But nonetheless, the vintage toy vendor area is larger. I was able to take more tables, and it's packed with vintage toys. So you'll be excited. It's good. ICCC is going to be sick. The dates for IC are June 19th through 21st. June 19th through 21st, go to icnashville.com. icnashville.com or iccollectorsconvention.com. That's the Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention. It all started from this group. It started from the live meetups that just got bigger and bigger. And then we started getting guest stars, and then we started getting vendor tables, and we became a convention back in 2018. So we're going into the 8th one of ICCC. Can you go over one more time? Yeah, sure, dude. We're going to start off here at A. Letter A is a regular Jawa, complete but in very nice condition. Letter B is a pretty good condition, Hong Kong Boba Fett olive chest. Letter C is a C-3PO, once again, pretty good condition. Letter D is one of the nicest, cleanest, brightest, whitest stormtroopers I ever seen, with really nice paint. A, B, C, D. Letter E is the Bespin Taco Bell toy. We got to show it to you there. Bespin Taco Bell toy. Letter F is a starting bid of 200, low gray, semi-articulated, vintage Mexican bootleg. Letter G is starting bid of 250. It is a vintage Mexican bootleg Vader. And then letter H is at $70. It is a reused Lily Letty complete. Letter I is a Lily Letty Burgundy Cape Squid Head complete. Letter M is a 21 back Han Solo at $750. Letter P is a 3PO 31 back at $400. Letter S is at $500. It's a Walrus Man 21 back. Letter T has a starting bid of $750. It is a Chewbacca 31 back men on card. Letter U has a starting bid of $621, which is what the most recent one sold for on eBay. That looked a billion times worse. And letter W is at $830. It's an AFA 80 tri-logo A-Wing pilot with the Clipper offer. It's got the Clipper catalog on the back of that. Letter X is a starting bid of $600. Red Snaggletooth 21 back min on card. Letter Y is a starting bid of $450. Lando Calrissian debut card 31 back. Letter Z is at $235 currently, and it's the Hoth Rebel Soldier 31 back debut card. And letter EI, sorry, I forgot to keep switching the things. And letter EI is going to be this Solo poster. It's the opening night poster. It's only at $10. You can only buy it opening night at the Solo premiere at your local theater. And that is what's currently spinning and everything you see on the wheels. If you'd like to see anything up close, just let me know. I'm happy to pull it and show you. You are still everyone's favorite because you always got a nice smile going on. Just got a new bid on Z. Eduardo Martins at $245. Letter Z is that Hoth Rebel Soldier. Beautiful Hoth Rebel Soldier. 31 back ESB men on card debut. The Vendor of the Year award lives on my mantle in the living room. Hasn't moved since I was winning. I love it, brother. That's great. I always wonder what happened with the trophies. I wonder if they end up in garbage cans. They're cool trophies, though. I always get a cool trophy. I actually just picked out the new trophies, Matthew, so they're on order. They're very cool. They take a while to get them because I get like nice class ones. And they're all engraved and stuff. So I gotta order those early. Let me know if you want to see anything, if you have any questions. We got 10 minutes left on this Taco Tuesday. We will be back next week for Taco Tuesday with more awesome items, new awesome items. So make sure to tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central for Taco Tuesday, the bestest live Star Wars auction in the history of the world. Nobody else can claim what's spinning on those wheels right in front of you right now. There is nobody else out there. I don't care what kind of live toy auction it is. Nobody does that. Just look at that. It's crazy. There we go. Brent's waiting on you. Yeah, Matthew always comes correct. His booth is always beautiful. A lot of work. Always thank your vendors. They do a lot of work to get there. Hard work. Bring you all those toys and keep them safe the whole trip. All right, we're getting towards the end, so I'm going to start off here at A, B, C, and D, and I'm going to start calling these. So if you want to get in on any of these, do it now or forever hold your peace. Letter A is where we start with that Jawa Untini. Going once for 65 bucks to Mr. Atkins. That's a good deal on a Jawa. Going twice, going thrice. Sold. And letter B is Boba Fett. He's at $55. Matthew R. Johnson. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up is C-3PO at 20 bucks. Matthew R. Johnson going to win that one. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Dang, Matthew R. Johnson, where were you when I was selling C-3POs for 8 bucks in perfect condition like 2 weeks ago? Stormtrooper complete going to Mr. Friel at 80 bucks. It is an absolute beauty stunner of a Stormtrooper. Nope, Matthew R. Johnson says 81. We got a new bid, so that one's still spinning. It's a heck of a piece, man. You don't see a Stormtrooper that white anymore. Letter E going for 20 bucks. Cloud City to Nick Grooms. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E sold. Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate it, buddy. Well, you know, all the money raised on these Taco Tuesday auctions go directly towards building ICCCon, the future of conventions. The vintage Mexican bootlegs did not sell, so we're going to skip over those. Darren Escobar is in the lead on the Lily Letty Rees at 70 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up is the Burgundy Cape Squid going to Mr. Samuels. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That one's at $4.30. That's a killer deal on that. Congrats. Chris, you did not miss any 12-back Vaders. Didn't have any. Sorry. Next up, Mr. Rizzy going to get that $750 Han. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter M. Sold for $750. Next up, 31-back C-3PO. 400 bucks, and actually the Walrus Man is also going to Darren Escobar for 500 bucks. So we're going to call letter P and letter S at the same time. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter P is the C-3PO. Letter S is that beautiful Walrus, Cuckoo Kichu. Han Bespin, I can't believe it has no bids. It's so cheap for what sells. Chewbacca has no bids either, so we're going to skip over those. We're going to go to the A-Wing pilot with Mr. Brian Campbell. Letter W, that's a Clipper A-Wing pilot. AFA 80, going once, going twice, going thrice. Steal of a deal on that Clipper. Congratulations at 8:30. And Red Snaggletooth and Lando don't have bids, but Hoth Rebel Soldier does, so we're going to call him at $245 for Edward and Martins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. And second to last item of the night, the opening night solo poster. Going to Sam Cobras for 10 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Great deal on that one. I think I paid $20 for it. And then the very last item of the night is that absolutely stunning Stormtrooper, $81, going to Matthew R. Johnson. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And awesome. That's everything out there. I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to wish you well for the rest of your week. Thank you very much for joining me for Taco Tuesday. Thank you for joining the Imperial Commissary. Tell your friends, but only if they're nice people. And remember, it requires 3 things to be a great member on the IC. You have to teach, you have to learn, you have to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out, and enjoy your Taco Tuesday.